We're back for some more disc golf. Hole number 1. Hopefully we can get a little bit better today. Get down. Alright, back again for some more disc golf. If you guys like these videos, leave a like on them, share them, comment everything. I've been really enjoying being outside. A lot of people have been saying that y'all love how peaceful it is and being able to hear the birds and stuff. It's a little bit hot today, so I'm actually excited to be in the woods. But depending on if you guys like this or not, I'll start going to other courses and playing at some other places so you guys can see what disc golf is all about. Alright, so I just threw that overhand and gave it a little tomahawk to try and sit up close to the basket. So we'll end up with a par on this one. So I got to figure out my drive on that hole because I always end up on the woods on the left. So I need to start driving it a little bit more, flip it over some so that it comes back a little bit later, because I do want it to end up coming left, just not as early as it has been. So this hole is a dogleg right, par 3. Just need to get it out in the middle and have it turn right and we'll be good to go. Right. Might have left myself with a long putt. That was too close. Disc was just a little bit too high. It almost hit the top of the basket, but that's a birdie. All right, this is a par 4. So we've gotten a birdie on it before. We just got to get a good drive out. Get left. Man, we cut that really close. We went in between 2 trees that normally I like to go beside, but it actually ended up being perfect. So not as perfect as I had hoped for. We're a little on the left, but I can still try and backhand it. I gotta weave through a bunch of these trees, and if I can do that, then we'll have a shot at birdie. All right, that looked pretty good. So we'll see how it looks once we get up there. That's another birdie for us. So we're 2 under after 3 holes. Let's go. So this hole is a par 3. It's got a group of woods in the middle. You can either go around the right or the left. I've been going around the left with my sidearm. If I can get it out there straight and just have it fade at the end, then it's perfect. Come right, come right, come right, come right, come right. I hugged the left side too much, so thankfully we bounced out into the middle so we can at least save par on it. Sit down. Don't roll. All right, so we're looking at par right there. Par 3, all the way down there. It's perfect for my sidearms, but I just have to get it straight down past those trees and then have it fade just a little bit at the end for it to be exactly what I want. Ooh. Nice, that looks really good. Well, obviously second putt doesn't count, but now I know I can get a 2 on it. So we're still at 2 under with that being a par. Not bad. Oh, come on. Look left. All right, so there's some guys ahead of me, so I had to play through real quick. Ended up with a par on that hole. Let's keep on moving. Ooh, looked real good. Whenever there's people out here playing, I try not to take up their time by filming and everything. So every once in a while, I might rush through a hole like that. But we're still at 2 under, so I don't want to rush too much. We're looking at a par 4 here. So if I can get down to that basket, we'll be in a really good spot to hopefully get another birdie and be 3 under. Looks like they just had a good putt. They just had a good putt. We're sitting at a good spot right here for a potential birdie as well to get us down to 3 under, which is gonna be a really, really good front because we're only on a hole 7. Way too close, but 3 under. All right, par 3, pretty short, but a lot of trees in the way. Ooh, not too shabby. That hole always scares me, or this hole always scares me because there's a tree right at the tee box. It's super easy to hit with your backhand if you don't release on time. But if you release it right, you've got a really, really good shot out of 2 on this. So we're looking for a potential 4 under here, guys, on hole 8. There we go. 4 under, hole 8. Okay, so potential 2 on this as well. I'm gonna sidearm it, try and fade it over. That actually looked really good. So I'm trying not to rush too much because there's a group of 4 behind me and then a single behind them who's probably gonna end up passing them. But I don't want to rush too much, but that actually felt like a pretty good throw. Guys, we're sinking them right now. That's 5 under after 9. Had a lot of really good throws. I want to keep this pace up because the last time I played here, I ended at 5. So as long as we just keep our cool, we'll have some pretty good chances for some more birdies. All right, par 3, pretty far out there. Gonna throw a backhand and try and flip it over. Okay, that's actually in a good spot. Sit. Man, that rolled way too much. Need to slow it down now because they're not that close to me. I've played these last couple holes super quick and I don't want to mess up and get any bogeys or anything. And I actually have a pretty long putt right here. All right, I was about to say another birdie. That's a par, so we're good. I really need to work on my putting. Like I might get a basket at home just to practice putting. I've been doing okay today, but that's one area that I definitely need to get better at. All right, par 3 down to the right. I've gotten birdies on this multiple times. I just need to throw the throw that I know how to throw, and we'll be good to go. Wow, that rhymed way too much. Sit down. Ooh, that had a long skip on it. Again, making the second one, but that's still gonna end up being a par. All right, par 4, if I can get a good drive, then we'll have a good chance to get close for a birdie. Come left, come left. All right, that hit some branches, but it'll still be close enough for us to hopefully get a good look. Guys, I totally forgot to turn my mic back on. So for the next couple of holes, there's no audio. I'm sorry. You guys can watch me play still. And then the last couple of holes, I realized that my mic wasn't on, so I turned it on. So just want to let you guys know, continue, enjoy the video. So, I just realized my microphone has been off. I don't know how long it's been off, but I'm sorry. We are at 7 under right now, and we're doing really well. No! I hit the only low-hanging branch that could prevent me from getting an easier birdie. We can still get over there, but this is gonna have to be like a perfect shot now. Okay, now I'm gonna be lucky if I get par. All right, that looks pretty good. I still might have a little bit of a putt, but shout out to Pat Bacon. Yo, man, let's get these disc golf videos out there, you know what I'm saying? You know I would love to do this full time. Imagine me just playing disc golf all the time and filming it. No more video games. I mean, I'd still play video games, but you know what I'm saying. All right, we saved par there, which was good. Obviously, I would have loved to have gotten a birdie if I hadn't hit those 2 trees. Then we would have been in a really good spot, because those 2 trees that I hit really, I mean, they took up 2 shots when I could have made those in 1 shot. But I mean, you can't always throw the same. So I'm just happy that we're 7 under right now. I've never gotten a 2 on this hole, so we might be able to go 8 under, which would be really, really good. Saying that I've only played this course probably maybe 6 to 10 times by now. Okay, last hole is a par 3. If I can get my driver out there flat and have it just turn a little bit at the end, then we should be in the circle to putt. Had to go help a guy find his disc real quick, but if we get this out there, what are we at? We're at 7. We could be at 8 under. That's too far left, so I got a big putt now. Oh, that was terrible. All right, so we'll be ending up the day at 7 under, guys. Not too shabby. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Want to see more of this? Again, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like on the video, share it with your friends, and we'll keep it coming.